Hello, my fellow Slayers. This is Maluncha, and welcome back to Dauntless. A week ago, I made a kind of a video. I think it was my first how to do video that I actually ever did. Usually, I just record let's plays of me playing the game and trying to figure it out together with you guys. But yeah, by now some patch notes came in, and well, the developers kinda gave us this message. So miscellaneous, slaying a behemoth below your weapon level now provides less experience, but slaying behemoths above your weapon level now provides more XP. Pick on someone your own size or bigger. So fix the bug where behemoths were not providing ramps when slain, but yeah, mostly the I had a complete list worked out on how much experience every behemoth was giving, and that the lowest experience that you could get was 75, so it had a decrease of 5 experience every level you went below your level, to 5 levels below your level. And I was kind of talking about that it was the fastest way to actually gain levels, like just defeat a low-ass behemoth in like a minute, instead of defeating a behemoth that would take you 5 minutes, but actually would grant you like 100 less XP in total. So yeah, they changed the experience we got on our behemoth. So before I actually start with what I wanted to do this episode, let's take a look at the new chart of experience that you can actually get. So for your level, it remains the same. If you defeat a behemoth at your level, you still get 100 experience. Now in the previous patch, in the previous version, the decrease of levels below was only 5. The decrease in levels below now is 15. Meaning that the lowest amount of experience that you can actually get 5 levels below your own level is only 25 experience. So that's a 50 experience reduction. So going below your level is really not that good anymore. Even going one level below your level is 85 experience. Now 85 is still pretty good. It's not great, like one level below your level was 95 previously. 85 is still not bad, meaning if you can kill that behemoth fast enough, you can still gain a lot of experience. But if we go look at the levels above, as you can see on the right here, one level above is 125, 2 levels above 150, 3 above 175, so the max you can actually get 5 levels above your own level is 225. Now, we kind of need to talk about, well, you kind of need to think about your kill time. Like, kill time is still the most important factor on how to grind out your experience. If you can kill a behemoth in, well, let's say 5 minutes, that is 5 levels above your own level, you get 225 experience. If you can kill, and we're only gonna go 1 level below, because 2 levels below 70 experience, I'm really not sure. Like 1 level below, let's do the math. Like if you kill 3 behemoths in the same time, you can kill that level 5 the behemoth that's 5 levels above. 3 times 80 is still 240, 3 times 5 is 255. So killing those 3 behemoths 1 level below your level, in the same time you would kill a behemoth that's 5 levels above you, it would still be the best way to grind your XP. Like, that fact didn't change. It's just the amount of experience that you would get that's kind of changed. Like you used to be able to get 95 experience, now you get 85 experience. I wouldn't go to 2 levels below. I don't think the time to kill in the different, well, levels, like 1 level or 2 levels, is kind of that much. Like, you're gonna have to do the math for this on your own. I know with how I can play now, because there is another change I kind of want to talk to you about in a little bit. How I can change, how I can play now, I try to fight 2 to 3 behemoths above my level, because I've been playing this game for a long time. I know most tricks of what behemoths can do, so it's kind of easier for me to survive. I did yesterday not a Rezakiri, but What was the other flying one? I cannot. I'm playing this game for so long and I still can't remember what the behemoths are called. Damn it. Anyway, I did a behemoth 9 levels above myself. It still gave me 225 experience. So do not go above the 5 levels. It's not worth it. You're not gonna get more experience. It's 5 levels below and 5 levels above. So that's basically all I had to say about the changes that they implemented on the experience. Like I said, you kind of need to figure out what your zone is where you can kill behemoths fast enough, but not go too low. You can go to your own level or just stick like 1 or 2 levels above you if your kill time is still enough. If you're kind of new and you're not really sure that the survive, you also need to look at your survivability, right? Like not only the time to kill, but survivability as well. Because if you die constantly, it's only gonna take longer. If you're able to survive on a behemoth, well, constantly without actually going down, your kill time is going up. Well, basically, I'm repeating myself. Let's check in on the second thing they actually changed, and this one is one I do love. So weapons repeaters, it had to happen. So prisms can now be power surged, fix the bug where the standard battle could not be power surged. Repeater barrels will no longer show a power score of 0 when viewed in the loading screen. Repeater barrels will no longer be listed as tier 0. Move the combo exit window a little earlier in the shooting animation to allow slayers to dodge sooner. It was not possible to dodge while you were shooting. Like that, the previous patch was horrible for that. I died so many times just thinking that it used to be like if you shoot and you press your dodge should respond, but it wasn't responding because it was responding to whether you were shooting a bullet or not. Now it is actually it doesn't matter. If you want to dodge, you're gonna dodge, and it's a really big change. So fix the bug where holding the attack button while it's 0 ammo would reload the repeaters but stop shooting. Really nice bug fix. Fix the bug where players couldn't see the twin sun stab on the repeater screen while they were equipped, and then fix the bug where the dynamic carbine barrel was overpowered when power surged. But yeah, especially the first couple ones, you can actually fix. You can actually play with the regular repeaters now. Okay, that's all the changes and all the things I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about. We still have some quests to do, so I kind of wanted to go over the islands today. Like, we have a new hunt system and we still didn't actually look into it. We have the hunting grounds now. So Emberthorn Cove, it's a rather small island. It's like, it's the changed version of the starter island. How does the new hunt system work? Well, basically you land, I think most people already know, but I kind of still want to talk to you guys about it. So you actually land on an island, and that island has different spawn zones like it used to have, but the difference is now there's no timer. There is like no timer at all between the different hunts that you can do. Basically, behemoths keep spawning over and over and over again, if I'm correct. And here's the second spawn spot we have here for the Embermane. Let's quickly kill this one. Shouldn't be all that hard for me. And let's focus on that little spot here. And let's break all its parts, so we can actually kill him. I think we're missing the tail. And he's down. There we go. So yeah, behemoth down. What do you need to do? Well, basically, if you look at the top of the screen, you got that raider, right? So you can see the little two, well, you could see the little two prisms, as you can see on top here, the little prism. Kind of following him here right now. So that's actually another player on the island. So basically you can check. And now you can see a question mark. Now the question mark, as you can see in the distance, it's actually a new behemoth that spawned. So once you get on your island, you basically want to look around. And most people play together on the islands. Like the behemoths scale towards how many players are facing them. So the more players that actually are fighting the same behemoth, the tougher he gets, but your kill time with a group of 6 is still usually, and I do say usually, because sometimes it really isn't, usually your kill time is faster with a group of 6 on one behemoth than it is alone. Like, that's something I kind of noticed pretty early on. The only difference in it is if players with a lower, like if you're tier 8 and you're farming out one level below, meaning that your kill time is already faster than it usually is. If 6 players, actually, because yeah, hunts are no longer with 4 players, hunts are now with 6 players. So 6 players with like the same bonus, like the same gear as you are, like one tier below, like actually a higher power level, are actually fighting that same behemoth, that kill time gets decreased really, really fast. If you are in a hunt where, well, let's say, for instance, what I'm doing right now is 1 or 2 tiers above your level, and you got people like yourself, the kill time is gonna go up. Like, basically, it's better if you are solo to try and kill behemoths alone if they're above your tier, but if you're going below your tier, it's actually better to kill behemoths with a group. That's kind of what I'm saying. And the other thing that kind of changed is we have gliders now. So gliders, as you double jump, you can basically no longer have to walk, you can actually float towards the behemoths. And later islands, you might be saying like, oh, you could have run that little spot. Yeah, I could have run that little spot, but I do believe that the flying is a lot faster. So as you can see on the right here, the icon for Embermane, it did say scaled with 2 people. And I don't think we have any jump pads here, so we do have to run. So yeah, basically, like I said, Behemoth is down, you run towards the next spot where he will spawn. And in a second here, 1, 2, 3, bam! There he is, another Behemoth spawned. So, okay. So basically, you can keep farming the island as long as you want. And you can keep killing behemoths as long as you want. Like, I've spent like hours on the same plane, same island, because basically, well, yeah, it used to be that you could stay on an island pretty long because of the amount of experience you would still get even if you would go below your numbers, but that's not the case anymore. Like, actually staying below your level is not that good anymore, especially if you go too low below your level. And here we go. And now we wait on the next behemoth. So yeah, this was the first island and a kind of an explanation on how the new hunt system works. So yeah, that was kind of a little explanation on how the new hunting system works. The hunting grounds work. Well, places where you can basically stay as long as you want and fight all different behemoths. So I kind of wanted to go over all the different islands by basically just, well, jumping around. Let's find a good jumping pad. Where is one? To start our fly off. I think we'll use this one if it goes high enough. So we're gonna fly around a little bit and have a glance at all the different islands and show you some islands did make some huge changes, other islands remained a little bit the same, but yeah, the hunting ground system works basically the same on every island. You go into an island, you stay there, and you basically fight as long as you are able to. So let's make a flyby of all these different islands. to these these new hunting islands is also the island events that are on it. So you can see in the distance now, there's an island event about to start over here, and I do believe it's called Etheric something. Let's quickly check. So right now, hunting grounds, we are at Ulrich's Peak, I do believe, and I got hit down. So for Ulrich's Peak, island event Aether Surge. Aether Surges are common occurrences across the hunting grounds, attracting powerful behemoths and other hostile creatures. And this is one of the hostile creatures, annoying as hell as they are. So usually these events occur, well, rather quickly, constantly. So Aether Event Surge, and Aether Surge is attracting hostile creatures. So it starts off with 2 spawns or 3 spawns of these creatures. And then after the creatures are defeated 2 or 3 times, depending a little bit on the difficulty level. So we should get more creatures now, if I'm correct. Well, we only get 1 level creatures. And here they are. Some more creatures. You always get a behemoth. Spawning in 1 or 2 behemoths at the same time sometimes. Let's quickly dodge these creatures and take care of them. This is the lower zone, so the events are a little different than the higher zones. The higher zones can become really difficult. I kind of wanted to dodge there. Let's see if the sidestepping works. Couldn't really test it. It was down too fast. Shoot these last spikes off him. No spikes means no rain. There we go. And make the fight a whole lot easier. Basically, that means if you shoot all the spikes, he only has body movements left. And those are not too hard to avoid. And he's almost dead. There we go. So now we usually get 1 or 2 more spawns of creatures and then another behemoth. So it's always creature spawn, behemoth spawn, creature spawn, behemoth spawn. That's always the track. And this time, yeah, like I said, we get 2 behemoths. So you gotta make sure that you do damage to both behemoths. Usually it's pretty good to actually focus with your entire group on one specific behemoth, killing him, and then just taking care of the other one. Why is that? If you actually don't damage or kill the other behemoths together, you're not gonna get any experience from killing that behemoth. So if I wouldn't have hit Drasks at least a couple times, if they would kill Drasks without me touching it, I wouldn't get experience from it. So you do want to pay attention to that, and it's also the reason why it's pretty good to actually focus these behemoths down together. So usually you just, yeah, like I said, take care of one behemoth and then take care of the other one. That way you get experience from both of them. If you do notice that people are like damaging the behemoths at the same time, like behemoths are losing their health segments at the same time, just make sure that you, once one behemoth is in the last health segment, as Quill Shot is here right now, make sure that you go to that behemoth and start hitting it. That you are guaranteed to actually get some experience from that behemoth as well when it dies. Every experience counts. There we go. It's 55. I'm in a lower zone because the higher zones have, well, they're kind of too long to record, and as the most of the events are kind of the same. Holy crap, stop hitting me. And yeah, you can say, dude, start dodging properly. That's a proper fact as well. Let's avoid the beam. Gotta love Iceborne. Let's speed this up. There we go. Let's break that apart. Go, try to take the tail out. That's not the tail. There we go. And on the right side, still have some parts to break. And he's down. There we go. Now, why do you want to do these events? So, Island Event, Aether Surge, Slay 2 Behemoths, it's done. So why do you want to do it? Simply because, well, yeah, 2 behemoths spawn at the same time, meaning you can get 2 behemoth kills really fast after another, instead of going to end the rewards from the chest. So reward is over. You have 25 seconds to take the reward. So gold core cells, soul shards, Aether Sparks, and combat merit. So yeah, Aether Sparks are a really proper resource to actually farm from these events. Now, if we look at the map for hunting grounds, you can see Ember Cove, it doesn't have an event. Then Boreal Outposts doesn't have an event. Revelation Rock, here is where it starts. So Aether Surge, only 1 event. Relentless Sands have the island event Blast Zone, so avoid surges of shock, aether, and slay any behemoth and creature. So it's the circles on the ground that do shock damage, and then island event Aether Surge, a common occurrence across the, and then Iron Falls has island event Shatterstorm, though behemoths with thick hides swarm together, shatter crystals to increase your attack speed. This event is one of the craziest events that you have in here. Like, if you can shatter 3 crystals with your repeaters, it becomes a machine gun. It actually becomes a machine gun. You can empty your magazine in 2 seconds. Like, it's truly one of the most insane events in this game. But the behemoths are tough though. Like, they're really tough to defeat. Like they said, they get thicker hides, so they take a lot less damage. But yeah, with repeaters, you can actually turn them into machine guns. It's really, really fun. You should, if not, you should just go there and try it once. Even if it's a lower level, it doesn't matter. It's hell of a fun. So. Iron Falls, we have the Shattered Storm. Stone, we have the island event Ember Mania. So Blaze Aether Surge attracts hordes of Ember Mains. So you're gonna get, like, I think 3 spawns of 2 Ember Mains constantly after each other, or one Ember Main. I'm not really sure anymore. It's been a while since I did this. Island event the Aether Surge, and then you can also see the 3rd island event here is island event High Alert. Now a High Alert, as we can see at Thunderstorm right here, the highest level of behemoth that spawns is a level 8, meaning that with the island event High Alert, a level 9 will spawn. Same here with Alredic Peak, if this has High Alert. So I think every island from Iron Falls actually has High Alert as well. So here a level 9 would spawn, Alredic Peak a level 10. Here a level 11, 12, 13. So yeah, you can see the gist of what higher tiers would have. So Aether Surge again, and then island event Shrike Strike. Frost March has now Snowball Fight and Snow Fortress. So the winter event is happening, and we have not looked into it yet, so we kind of need to do that as well. But yeah, right now we are kind of looking at the different islands and the different events. So Cold Snap, Frost Spitters can chill players with every attack, avoid their missiles, and slay the behemoths. So during the behemoth event, basically the Frost Spitters will spawn, meaning that. Thunderwatch, island event, Lightning Warfare, hunt your prey but look out for young Nizagas and their shock spires. So during the hunts, Nizagas will spawn as well as a 2nd behemoth and put shock spires on the ground. Then we have Thunderwatch. Well, just looked at Thunderwatch. Fortune's Folly has Slice and Dice, so slay powerful behemoths before they use their sharp claws to wound you. So the behemoths get an extra wound damage ability. Where were we? I constantly forget where we were. Brightwood. Brightwood, Firewatch, the island itself, rupture and spew fire, dodge the fireballs and slay the behemoths. So you get those volcanoes constantly erupting around you. What else is in there? Brightwood, Cold Runner Ski. Dude, leave me alone. I'm trying to talk to the people. Yeah, let's just get out of here for a second so we can actually not have annoying noise. Yeah, and these guys will probably track us as well. So level up from doing nothing. Okay, that's pretty nice. Can I get up here? Yeah. You guys can try to track me all you want. You can't hit me from here. So where were we? Hunting grounds. So we have Cold Runner skis, Snowball, and then below zero. So Brightwood was the Firewatch. So yeah, with the volcanoes that spawn. And now we have Cold Runner keys. Have island event below zero. So Radiant Aether and Frost Aether combines for a deadly effect. 3 down slayers from Radiant Prisms and avoid ice spikes. So pretty cool event there as well. Under Vault the Vial. So toxic behavior. Behemoths have been infected with poisonous Terra Aether, making their attacks toxic. So every attack is gonna do toxic damage. Cape Fury. Island event Shards of Chaos. Extremely powerful behemoths are attracted to a rare combination of Shrug, Frost, and Umbral Aether on a single island. So you're gonna get 3 different tiers of behemoths on one event. Meaning that, like I said earlier with my repeaters, I usually go with the basic ones, because yeah, if you have an event like this and you use for instance, because this Cape Fury is a fire-based island, basically you use frost element in your weapon. But if a frost behemoth would spawn here, like it is, like a rare combination of Shock, Frost, and Umbral, you're gonna do a whole lot less damage to the frost behemoth. So it's only for this event, but it's a rare occasion where your weapon will do too low damage. So yeah, staying with the standard barrels is still something that I kind of do. Now we have Hades Reach. And you can see there's 4 events now. So island event Melting Point. The island itself is unstable. Flames and lava pour out from the ground while behemoths feed on blazed aether. Island event Rock and Roll. Slay tough behemoths and creatures that often use roll attacks. And an island event High Alert. Extremely powerful behemoths pose an even greater threat to the island's ecosystem. Slay it quickly. I'm not sure how high the levels are for Hades Reach. But Razor Cliff has the same one, I think. No, high event, and then High Alert, extremely powerful, pose an even greater threat. So I'm not really sure for the High Alert. I've seen a level 25 Shroud on this one. Like, it is insane. It one-shots you on every move. So island event for Razor Cliff, Swarmageddon, Battleway Airborne Behemoths and Swarm of Insects. Island event Rock and Roll again, and then High Alert, extremely powerful behemoths pose an even greater threat. And then Twilight Sanctuary, island event Sudden Death. That's a really tough event. So large quantity of Aether can turn any behemoth into a formidable force. Every behemoth attack is fatal. So if you get attacked once, you're down on the ground. Like, this is one of the toughest events in the game right now. Island event Shockwaves, Shock Aether Surges attract hordes of Stormcross, and then Aether Surge as well, and then the High Alert as well. So yeah, there's a lot of islands, a lot of different events going on the islands, and well, what can I say? They're hell of fun. Let's go up here. But I think that's all for this episode. Like I said, I kind of wanted to go over, well, the biggest patch changes that had to go with the changes in the experience gained from killing behemoths, because that was kind of a difficult one. Another patch change was that the repeaters now are finally viable to use, and then we kind of wanted to take a look at all the different islands and, well, check out the events that are actually on these islands. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it for this episode here, guys. If you want to see more of my Let's Play or my quest progression here in Dauntless, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.